All right, Coach, a nail biter to start the NCAA tournament. Open up with an opening statement, if you would.
Well, as we talked about with our team, everybody who's here is good, right? You're going to have to take some blows. You're going to have to give some blows. Nobody's going to go down easy. And I tip my hat to University of Northwestern because they gave us every bit we could handle tonight, and just barely at the end we were able to inch out ahead. But we knew they could really shoot the ball coming in, and they did. They hit a lot of deep threes tonight. We maybe weren't quite tight enough on them, but I thought our guys, I thought early on we were a little bit anxious and jittery, but I thought we settled in pretty nicely around the middle of the first half and felt pretty comfortable with the way we played from there on out. But it was one of those games that two good teams were going at it. It came right down to, last possession, and we happened to, hit one. Theirs happened to bounce off, but we feel very fortunate to be here to get one tonight.
For all you guys, what did you think of the tempo of the game today?
We were comfortable with that. We like to play at a pretty flowing pace, and it was fairly physical out there, which sometimes slows it down a little bit. But we're pretty comfortable going at whatever pace we need to. You guys can comment on that if you'd like.
Yeah, it was a challenging game. Definitely wasn't very up and down like we're used to playing. It was a lot of half-court possessions, but we just looked to defend, and we were right there the entire game, right there within 4 or 5 points. And we pride ourselves on being a physical team that gets rebounds, and I think that's what we did down the stretch, and that's what sealed the game for us.
How about the defense down the stretch? I mean, you guys were coming up with stops when you needed to as well.
Yeah, they really good shooting team, a lot of good individual players, and we had a lot of individual matchups that stepped up tonight. We also played great team defense, helping off the right guys, helping the guys when they were getting to the rim. I think we were really stout down the stretch, which really helped us out when the shots weren't falling.
Could you guys talk about losing a few of your key players at the end of the pandemic there in 2020, being on the plane, supposed to come to Elmhurst for the Sweet 16? What's that mean coming back here, getting your shot tomorrow?
Yeah, interesting that in the COVID year when it first hit, we were on a plane headed to Elmhurst, and so here we are 2 years later. One of the guys who was on that team, who has graduated since, texted me the other day when he saw the brackets and said, "Coach, I just hope your flight actually gets there this time," right? So, but this team is a very different team. I think we only have 3 guys. Am I right? 3 guys who were on that team. These 2 and John King, 4. Nate Pack. So 4 guys who were on that team, and even these two stallions beside me on that team, they were role players, getting a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there. So this is really, I think, to me and some of our alumni, that's probably kind of a real meaningful thing. I'm not sure a lot of guys on this team even know that we were headed to Elmhurst. So it's kind of, in some ways, it's good and refreshing in that they're just here. This is their new team. This is their new experience, and I don't even know if they know about a lot of that stuff. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, no, that was really heartbreaking because we had so many seniors and juniors on that team that led us that year, and for their seasons and careers to end like that was just heartbreaking. So I kind of view it as unfinished business.
Yeah, I'm definitely proud of this group for doing it again with so many new guys, and like Coach said, there's only a handful of guys on this team that understand the magnitude of what we're doing right now and coming back to Elmhurst, but everyone is bought in. Everyone does it on the court, everyone does their job, and that's a really important thing for us.
Obviously, 2 of the leaders on the team here. What's it look like, that process, being a role player, a few minutes, 2020, and 2-year gap? You're back, but you guys are the stars of the show. What's that leadership role look like for you two?
It happened in the off season. We understood that people were graduating, and we took that upon ourselves to get better over the pandemic. And I think that shows with both of us. It shows with the leadership too. We kind of stepped up and had to learn as we went. And it's a long season, and we got better at the leadership component over the course of the season. So that was really important.
All right, thanks, guys.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.